I work at the cat shelter. Everyone kept saying, you have to go meet this cat. You have to go meet him, because I was a sucker for those real scrappy street cats. He came to us as a stray, went down to the sheds where he was being held, and it was just instant love at first sight. We had him home that night. He settled in straight away. I mean, he must have been one of those street cats that everyone looks after, because he is just so friendly. He seemed perfectly happy, but we started having strays come to the door, and he would go to the door when he would roll on his back and he would chirp at the street cats. My partner was like, I think Dan's lonely, and he points at him. He was just sitting in front of the mirror, looking at himself. This cat comes into the shelter, and again, it was the same thing. Everyone was like, you have to go meet this cat. I just went down to the vet clinic and I saw him, and Dale came to us, same situation as Dan. He was a street cat, covered in fight wounds, and he had a large burst abscess on his forehead. So our vets did surgery. I think that's part of the reason he has such a little unique face and unique eyes. People always comment going, oh, he looks so sad. And I'm like, he's not. He's the happiest boy ever. He's just got a sad face. When I brought him home, I had him set in quite a large pen. I was worried about them interacting too soon. They were just like automatically, kissing each other through the mesh in the pen. They got along fine. And then Dan started grooming Dale pretty quickly, and he was grooming the wound on his head, and I was just like, oh my God, it was just a perfect match. Within a week, they were brothers. Every time Dale walks past, Dan will give him a lick on the head, and Dale just sort of sits there with his little wonky ear and lets Dan do that. They're just two best bros. Just the sweetest boys. And they started playing together and chasing each other around the house. Both FIV positive, they were both unsterilised toms, they were both covered in fight wounds. That seems like a recipe for disaster, and for them to be just the biggest sweetheart, and they're just perfect.